Well, I didn't feel too great about the lesson to begin with. I think I even mentioned that in the first self-reflection clip. I wasn't too happy with the way I was coaching so much. The way the student wasn't really able to do it independently. After taking the class, though, I really feel like there's a lot of areas that I could have improved on, especially in delivering the lesson and as far as different strategies, different techniques, and then, of course, assessment. Were the theories and strategies effective for reteaching this lesson? Yes, they were. The first part, the social cognitive theory that I had Mike do. Now, what you can't see in the video due to time constraints is that he was doing this over and over and over. First, talking through it. He was using overt self-guidance. He was talking through the steps, you know, lay down flat, left over right, back and forth. He was doing that a bunch of times, and then he was doing it using covert self-guidance, where he was saying it in his head. In fact, even after the competition, I was asking him, were you saying those in your head? And he's like, yes, absolutely, I was, the entire time. And you can even see it on the video. I think the goals were important for him as far as self-regulating. I think that by setting those goals, he was definitely able to complete the task better. I think he was a lot more motivated to do it. For the sociocultural theory, I think the drawings were really effective as far as giving him the tools to do it. By being able to draw, find the intersecting lines on the T-shirt. He was on the drawings. He was able to do it, transfer that onto the T-shirts. Also, I think he was better. You could better understand the entire concept, not just the steps. Whereas Mike could go through all steps and saw it as one giant project. I think Pete was able to see the whole concept from start to finish. For the fold off in behavioral theory, I think it proved that both of them understood the concept. I feel that it provided great motivation. I think the half case was great motivation for both of them to one, take the lesson seriously. By telling them at the beginning, I feel like they paid more attention during their individual lessons, and I think then during the fold off, they wanted to do it more correctly. They wanted to do it quicker than the other person, and end up being a tie. Are there any changes you would make to your redesigned lesson now that you have taught it once? Yes. The social cognitive theory, there's one step that I completely forgot out, and that was the shake. In fact, I missed it on the first video. I missed it during the first half of this video. It wasn't until Pete was doing it that I mentioned something about it. That's when you have your arms crossed and you bring it out like this, and you're supposed to shake it. I neglected to say that each time. I think that that would have helped in the long run, might have helped Mike win. For the sociocultural theory, I think that I was focusing too much on the step-by-step process rather than focusing on his own proximal development. I think that kind of hindered him at first. You can see in the video he's starting to get kind of bored at times with how slowly it was dragging. I should have realized that hey, he understands this concept to try to push him a little bit more in his ZPD. For the behavioral theory, I didn't think the fold off was going to come down to a tie. Looking back on it, I think that Mike executed the technique better than Pete did. Pete's fumbling a few times. However, when it came down to it, Pete's shirts were all folded. They were all folded better. They had better symmetry, and I think that the way it was supposed to be assessed was on quickness and accuracy, and not accuracy in the ability to do it, the accuracy in having a good fold. And I think Pete came out better with his folds, and I think that's I'm still gonna give him the win. However, I might have done a best out of 3 or a one-on-one fold off. But other than that, I think it came out really well. Please, you're gonna take the right hand.
guys were doing so good. Why did you even let it? Couldn't even tell he was in the. She's not even in the shot.
Let the clouds over the pavement, false flag, ignorance, and wave man. I've got bigger ideas, yes, just a chance like one near that scale. I can hear the flames in the night sky, burning colors you fly so high. Hard to believe it's all surreal.